Hello, hello. So right now, Pepper, she has the sweetest face. Right now I'm in that middle ground where I'm trying new things and I'm trying to put myself out there and feeling like trying to feel comfortable with that. Um, Choosing to, doing, being, um, but also like, am I crazy? But I think it's best for everyone if I do art. You know how they would like ship like an artist away to live in like a fucking castle, and like they just had to like do their art. They would probably see people occasionally. Would that be now? When I go out and I party and I have fun, it's all good. I think like the internal like shame and like self talk and stuff, it has me like I need to be in the brig to process all of my feelings and thoughts so I don't like explode. But that's not fair or true or realistic. I mean, like every human being has a bad year and they have emotions and they do just strange fucking things, and that's not, especially after situations such as mine. Um, I look back and I think I know why um, the like spiral started, because before the incident, which I will not describe here, um, that day I said something and I was like, I'm trying to put myself out here at work, and I got nervous. And I was like, why am I nervous? I'm not doing anything wrong. The more questions I ask like this, the more I'll understand. Let me do that. And then, like, carry on. That shit is fine. But I just could not calm down. So I was like, I'm going to return this package. I'm going to go for a run. I literally texted my friend, I don't know why I'm freaking out right now. I'm going to go run or something, because like I know that when I feel like shit, it does not help me. It doesn't. It makes me just act weirder. Um and the week before, I was like, these are all the things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start doing these art things and I'm gonna start really, really just trying, like really like participating in my own life and figuring out my shit. Um and I had a planned and packed week, and I was like, I'm gonna turn over this new leaf. I'm so excited for myself. And that happened, and I really tried to hold it together. But the unfortunate thing was that there was no way that I was going to be able to be like that top tier version of myself um, after something awful, but especially not after like not not with where I was already at. Like that wasn't gonna work. Um, what is on me? Oh, it's ink. But yeah, think I just got. This is really hard for me to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it. I got really upset that I had all these plans and all of these ways that I was like, I'm gonna stop being a bomb. And then that happened to me, and I just was like, oh my gosh, like. And then at one point I was like convincing myself, like, I know that the truth is I wasn't resting, and that's the continuous problem, that I'm not resting. Um, but can I? And I've and should I? I think that's what feels so bad, because it's like, on paper, yeah, I should, but in reality, and then like, in not reality, but just like how I see myself and how I see things, I'm like, no, I don't like deserve to. That's not good. And I'll think of all of, like, just a bunch of reasons why I don't deserve to. And if I'm not doing it, I don't know. I don't want to blame other people, it's fine, but I don't know, that's kind of a weird sentence, but like, I guess I feel, it's me. I feel a little bit insecure when I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go and take a trip, and someone's like, oh, like, you get to do that? And I'm just kind of like, oh shit, like, maybe I shouldn't, you know, like, maybe I shouldn't, take care of myself. Maybe I should be running my ass into the fucking concrete. But when I do that, I don't help anybody. I just, like, piss people off because I'm not taking care of myself. But that's the thing, you don't need other people to, like, validate that shit. I was not yawning this whole night. And then suddenly, boom, bam, I shoot a video, I'm yawning. I'm trying shit out, and I'm trying to tell myself that I don't have to be afraid, and I don't have to give myself 1,000,001 reasons why I shouldn't actually do it. Like, I'm in this, we're in this, I'm going to do the things that I wanted to do. And whether I, like, fall on my ass or, like, whatever, it's like, at least I am doing art and letting myself be embarrassing, or opening myself up to criticism, or, you know, whatever. Because, I don't know, today I was like, my boss said I was really hard on myself like a few years ago. I wonder how she feels about that now. It's like, I fuck up, so it's like, maybe, like, sometimes when I'm screwing something up, I'm like, she's probably like, damn, can you be harder on yourself? I don't think that she feels that way. I don't care, actually, I don't know. But, isn't it crazy how it's all about privilege? One day I'll come on one of these videos and be like, hello, I'm Tiffany, and what I do is yada da da da, blah 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 blah. Oh no, yada blah 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 blah. Like, that type beat. But until then, the other thing is, it really fucking sucks to not know what's going on with you, like, yourself, until, like, after the nuclear implosion. Had no idea, because I was in fucking denial. Honestly, I was like, I mean, I've been like this for years, where I'm like, oh, I don't have this problem. I don't have this problem. Like, in order to have this problem, it has to be really bad. Like, nothing in my life has been that bad. And, like, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, my therapist just wants me to believe that, just because she thinks that that's what I want to hear, because I keep whining, crying, complaining. Like, just unhelpful ass narratives. But now I realize that if I don't acknowledge my shit, I am going to perpetuate elements of my shit. Do y'all know what an emotional flashback is? So, I didn't know that that was happening to me at all. I thought I was having extremely painful, like, memories about stuff randomly, because everybody has them all the time. Like, damn it, fuck. In my mind, every single person on earth thought about what horrifying thing happened to somehow make it make sense, or like explain it away, or like be like, you know, just sorry, I'm like touching something up real quick. But I don't know. I thought it served a function. I thought it would teach me to not make the same mistake, or would make something make sense. I thought I deserved it. Like, if the problem happened at all, whether or not it was my fault, that I needed to do that. Like, that was my responsibility as a human being. I didn't know. And I didn't know that it was crazy. I had no idea. Isn't that so bad? The amount of things that I did, not knowing that that was what was going on with me. I thought I was so good at managing like my emotions and stuff that I thought like analyzing them and being like, this is what I'm thinking, but I don't know. I thought that that was like useful to people understanding you. And because I was in a position because I was in a position that for a very long sustained time I was not understood and then like punished, I had no idea that wasn't, you know, and I was just moderating and like dancing around other people's feelings and shit, while also like kind of not caring, because I was like, you know, it's like gonna be fine. But everything felt like it had to be on 10. And if I would sit back and reflect, I'd be like, I don't know why it has to be on 10. I don't think that this came from me. This like on 10 shit. I don't think that that came from me. I didn't realize that certain things were not great for me. But yeah. Excited to see what comes next, for sure. Because, god damn it. I'm also having a ball though. I'm like, at the very least, I'm following a few dreams and doing more art. And isn't that why we do this anyways? To put our love out there, our hopes and dreams. I did this stick and poke. I'd been telling myself for years that I would start practicing. And even now when I do it, I'm like, is someone gonna say I'm a gross scratcher? Like, it's just unfucking fair. Like, I wanted to tattoo, I wanted to learn. I tried multiple other ways to do it. Those didn't shake out. I got the supplies years ago. Didn't even have fake skin at one point. I was just doing it on, what was I doing it on? I was doing it on fruit when I lived in that other state, because I've lived everywhere at this point. And I still was like, there's something weird or wrong about me if I want to do this. And then I look back and I'm like, I could have been doing this for so long. And that's what I'm trying to knock into my head right now. Break the fucking pattern. Because what's gonna happen is that you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't do this. I wasted so much time. And then before you know it, you're gonna be like 80 years old with all this shit around you that you wanted to do, and then you didn't do it, so then you just wasted everyone's time and money, and your parents are disappointed. And they're like, what the hell, we were rooting for you. Or worse off, you're gonna be like one of those people that are like, see, I promise, this is what I can do. I got this for you. And then they never do it. I don't want to be like that either. That's why I freak out about everything at work, even when I know that I'm like taking a break, taking a pause, like, or had burnt myself out, so I literally have to like sit the hell down, which this was way worse. But like when I would not take time off when I worked at like other places, this job, it hasn't really been a problem, but just in the past, girl, what is this? Oh yeah, But like in the past, I would, when I was teaching, whole day. And I was like, this is not healthy. This is not sustainable. I need to enjoy my day because I'm getting paid to be at home right now. And I'm freaking out about work. Why? Because capitalism, but still, like, hello, my pea wiener. Oh my goodness, sweet little face. But, yeah, like, you do better when you rest. And you break the fucking pattern when you let yourself fucking do shit. It would be one thing if I tried consistently every single day and it just never worked. And I like upgraded, and it still just didn't fucking work. Which low key is how certain things feel, but I won't. Like, that's okay. Because everyone in that situation is so valid. But like, and then it's like you didn't amount to shit, you're a loser. That'd be one thing. I feel like that person has a little bit less to feel ashamed of than the person who keeps telling their dad, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like, do you believe in me? And then, like, they don't. And God forbid anything happens to the man. And then he never sees the day. He's like, why don't you do any art stuff? I'm like, oh my God, man. I'm so sorry. You gave me everything and then I did nothing. But I don't want to be one of those people, so I'm just going to do something and then circumvent the entire issue. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. A lot of intense feelings. I'm sure it just still sounds like I'm hard on myself. I'm sorry. Like, if these are intense thoughts, like, what, like, I don't know, like, but you know what's nice? I don't feel as bad as when people used to tell me I was really hard on myself. At first, I was just like, oh my God, what do I do? What am I even supposed to think about now? I'm just like, that's valid, I guess. Because at the end of the day, I was like I always do it because people care, but whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, but long story short, I'm just simply not going down this, oh God, I hate myself thing. Like, every time I've removed videos from my channel, it has never been like oh my gosh, I don't want anyone to see this, I'm so embarrassed. I've made that the one rule with myself. But I'm not preventing myself from doing anything because that's just not going to work for me. So what I've been doing is just being like, do I want this on my channel right now? No. Okay. And what's been really nice is that when I looked back on one of my videos on accident, like a few years ago, like one of the really old ones. Recently I looked back on it. Like that, I think that's what made me like start posting again. And I was like, am I gonna be embarrassed? And then I watched it and I was like, I don't feel embarrassed. That girl is cute. And I didn't think I would, but I watched a more recent one and I actually laughed. At no point have I ever hated myself. I said it a few times. I've hated myself for things that I did when I was under immense amount of pressure because I was being fucking hard on myself. But like, I don't hate myself. I kind of hate that I keep blowing up every goddamn internet following I have. Because if I would just follow through and not feel guilty, I would be doing whatever art thing. And I think the other thing is that I really just, like, I think what I really wanted, never mind, I'm not even going to go there, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Tiff, for talking. Thank you. You're very sweet. Um, yeah.